Should you get and build Goldenglow? Short answer, yes. Long answer, this entire video.
こんにちは、ドクター。新たにオペレーターに着任しました。ゴールデングローです。今後はご指導よろしくお願いします。
Susie Glitter, codename Goldenglow, is a 6-star Mech-Accord caster from Victoria. A girl who came from a poor family trying her best for her mother and siblings. At one day she contracted auropathy, and having a trouble to control her arts that's often electrocute herself. After countless hardship, she joined Rhodes Island for treatment, and working in logistic department. Mainly working as a hairdresser, while training to control her originium arts. Gigi was teased back in Arknights CN first anniversary, and we have to wait for a long time for her. Now she is here, apparently a cat, and Scottish too. Without a doubt she is a long-awaited character. But what about her in gameplay? Can her ability be useful for you? Let's find out. Goldenglow is a Mech-Accord caster. This caster archetype controls a drone or a float unit that act as another attacker unit besides themselves. When the drone continuously attack the same target, its damage will be increased. And Goldenglow's drone is her main source of damage, and has its own uniqueness, so keep an eye on it. As for her general stats, Mech-Accord have a low attack among other caster archetype, which is troublesome if they fight enemy with resistance. But they have a fast attack speed, and they can have more than one drone. Goldenglow is the 6-star, so naturally she has the highest stats among other Mech-Accord, and have a way to fight enemy with resistance. As for her talents, her first talent. When using skill, her drones have a 10% chance to explode while attacking, inflicting high AoE arts damage. After it explode, the drone will return to Goldenglow. All of Goldenglow's skills will increase her drone number. If one drone explode, that drone will return to her. Then back targeting enemy with a standard targeting priority. So it's possible that one drone attacking different target than the other. Despite her archetype is mostly a single target caster, Goldenglow has the capability to deal AoE damage from this talent. The AoE damage from this talent is very high, and this is Goldenglow's main source of damage. But the chance to trigger it is quite low. So don't hope much she can continuously triggering the talent. But luckily with an attack speed buff and her skills, we can make her trigger this talent more often. As for her second talent, each of Goldenglow and her drone's attack will ignore some of the enemy resistance. A simple but effective skill, since she doesn't have a big attack stat. So this talent can help her when fighting enemy with a resistance. And this is her potentials upgrade list. Her potentials are quite impactful. It reduce her DP cost, increase attack power and enhance both talent. But if you don't have one, overall she's fine without one. But it's certainly an amazing bonus if you ever get her potentials. And currently, Mech-Accord don't have module. But we got new Mech-Accord quite often, so maybe we'll get their module soon. Moving to her skills. Her first skill. Increase her drone by 1. Increase attack damage and attack speed. And the drones will lock onto an enemy until they are defeated. Skill ends or the drone explode. A simple yet amazing first skill. The increased attack, while not really amazing, but this skill will increase her drone number and attack speed. More drone and more attack speed means more chance to trigger her talent 1. So it's a very useful early single target burst skill. And it's fun to pair with an attack speed buff from operators, or from IS mode relic. As for her second skill, an infinite duration skill. This one will increase her drone by 1, increase her attack, and expand her range. It's a consistent damage skill if you want to use her for a long time in a stage. And when the stage doesn't require her main DPS skill. Her expanded range is also wide, which is useful to cover more grounds. Last but not least, Her third skill. Goldenglow will stop attacking, but her drone will, and increase drone number by 2. Increase her attack, and her attack range becomes global. And now each of her drones' attack will inflict slow for 0.5 seconds. Arguably her best skills with lot of useful things in it. 3 drones when attacking the same target will highly increase the talent 1 activation. The attack buff from this is also the highest one you can get from all of her skills. The global range certainly opens up a new possibility. And the slow effect is also a nice addition, but you might still need a staller unit, since the slow duration is really short. This skill 3 certainly looks unique and useful. But there is some little problem, mainly from the global range. The global range will follow standard targeting priority. If you want to attack a specific target in Goldenglow's normal range, and there is someone who is closer to blue box, things can get awkward. And when the drone explodes from talent 1, that one drone might attack other target, which is a common experience with this skill global range, and can cause a lower DPS to the enemy that the drones initially targeted. But overall it's something that can be managed with good positioning. This is still a solid DPS skill for the pink cat. For skill mastery priority. Her skill 3 is a very unique skill, and offers a high DPS. The global range can create a new possibility where the enemy is hard to reach. It's a solid skills for story content, IS mode, and an MVP in CC9. If you're low on materials you can at least M1 this skill to decrease the SP cost to 35. While M2 and M3 for additional initial SP and increase attack by 10%. Skill 2 is a nice infinite skill, but doesn't get much impact from mastery, as it only increases attack by 5% on each level. Skill 1 is also a good skill that gains quite a lot from mastery. The increased attack speed can make the drone to trigger talent 1 more often. And even if the talent 1 isn't triggered that often, the DPS from this skill normal attack alone is quite high. So perhaps if you want to defeat a specific enemy within Goldenglow's range, and to avoid the drone scattered around from the S3 global range, you can use this skill. As for her base skills, when assigned to power plant, she will increase drone recovery rate by 20%. So, will Goldenglow become a good operator for your team? A great single target caster with the capability of dealing AoE damage, and unique skill that have a global range and a bit of slow debuff. Absolutely useful in wide variety of content. If you don't have any 6-star single target DPS caster, I recommend you to get her. And even if you have one like Ija, I believe Goldenglow's unique ability will be useful for you in other situations. As for newbie and those who lack caster unit, she is easy to use with her E1 skills, and more useful abilities to unlock after E2 for later content. So prepare your Orundum, let's get this pink cat home. That should be all. Adios.